Hello, this is Alyssa with Patriot Marketing. We had reached out to you guys earlier today, and we promised this free custom video. So anyways, here it is. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I just wanted to provide some value and give some tips and tricks you could use to really maximize your traffic and business online. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. First of all, I wanted to point out a couple of things that I liked about your website. There's the number here that if people wanted to get a hold of you, the number is just right at the top so that they can call you right away. This is a list of some of your services, the areas that you service. That's always good so people know. Also, this right here, this form that people fill out, this is great because this helps a lot with conversions. Converting people over as clients. I fill that out and send it off to you, and it's basically done. They're wanting your service, so they just fill it out. That really helps. Some suggestions I might make is maybe turning this into a click-to-call so that people can just click it and just start calling you. People are more likely to convert over as a client if they're already taking the time of their day to call you. So that is something to keep in mind. Also, I noticed there wasn't a whole lot of textual content, and content is literally anything I can highlight, whether it be pictures or text. In this case, it'd be talking about both, but I'm going to focus mainly on the text. The reason why you want a lot of different content is so that way you can get found for a lot of different keywords like roofing San Diego. Just all these keywords, there's a high search volume for this area and field of service that you're in, 2.2 thousand to be exact, that you aren't going to be able to be found for if you don't have these keywords within your content. Because when people search this and it's not there, you're not going to come up under their search. So it's really important to put yourself in a position to be found. And to do that, you would be just having a website with a lot of content on there with the keywords you want and need to be found for. And content and keywords are super crucial for a website, mainly because when Google crawls your website, they not only see the Google that content that you have that content, but you also have the keyword verbatim within your content. It allows you to rank faster and more efficiently because Google feels like the more content you have, the more likely you are to be an expert in your field. And so when at the end of the day, when somebody's searching on any given keyword, they want whoever's searching on their platform to be able to find their information quickly and efficiently. So if someone's looking for a roofer in San Diego, they are going to rank the ones that they deem to be more of an expert in their field. So that way, whoever is searching is taken care of. So long story short, the more content you have, the more likely you are to be found, because Google wants to ensure that those who are searching on their platform get their information that they want or are looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to my second tip for you. That would be to expand upon this Google Business Profile. It would really maximize the amount of traffic you'd be getting to your website as well as business. And what I mean by that is when people search for any given keyword, there's a lot of ways in which people can convert over as a client. You have these these local ads here. These capture the people who click on the very first thing that they see. They also are Google guaranteed up to a certain dollar amount. So if something happens or goes wrong, the people using the local ads trust that Google will make it right monetarily. It also has a drop down of the company's phone number. So, if somebody, like we were talking about earlier with the click to call button, if somebody's already taking the time out of their day to call you, they're more likely to convert over as a client. So they can click on that and start to call you. So that's why these have such a high conversion rate. I'm going to go over to this next tab because there's one thing on this tab that I'm going to go over that it doesn't display. Your area of service, however, not your city that you are in. So you have the Google ads themselves right below the local ads. They are not as high in conversion rate. However, they with them being right below the local ads, they put you in a position to be seen by a lot of different people. They also are a lot cheaper. I'm going to go back over here because the rest I am going to go over is displayed here. So we have the Google Map Pack. The people who search this way, they want to see a company that is local and in the area, can pull up to 80% of the traffic. So if we take a look at a keyword search volume of, say, 300, you're looking at 240 of them going straight to your competitors here. And if you're actually here, though, you would be getting that traffic. So that is something to keep in mind. Another way to get traffic to your website is ranking organically. So ranking organically, the concept is pretty simple. So the higher you're ranking in Google, the more traffic you're going to pull to your website. So these people up here are doing better than the ones down here, and people rarely go to that second page of Google. So with that said, it's really important to make sure that when you're ranking organically that you're ranking high enough to be on that first page to get that traffic to your website. So I'm going to move on to my third and final tip for you, and this is where we're going to get a little technical. It does have to do with ranking organically. In order to rank organically, you do need to build the strength of your website up. And how you would do that would be, and I have you plugged in here to show where you're at on your with your online presence. So in order to build the strength of your website, you have to add backlinks and referring domains. So with these, it's actually quality versus quantity, to be quite honest. Backlinks, unfortunately, are not all created equal. You want to, you want the good quality ones, so you would want to replace any bad quality backlinks with the good quality backlinks, because they're not going to do much for you. With the referring domains, the best way to describe what that is say you did some services for someone and they decided to blog about the services you provided them, and they have a link back to your website. That would count as a referring domain. And those have a lot of power, some more than others. And the more power you have, the higher these numbers are going to be. Generally, with roofing, we want to see you in the 20s, 30s range. With UR, you are in the 30s range. DR, you're in the 20s range. So you're kind of in that range we want to see you, but not at a 1-to-1 ratio. You have 653 backlinks, 145 referring domains, ranking for 562 organic keywords, and getting an organic traffic of 335. So you might be looking at this and thinking you're doing all right. So let's take a look at one of your competitors. So I chose these guys. They're ranking number 2 organically, and they're in the Google Map Pack, so I figured that they had to be getting a lot of traffic and have some good numbers here. This is what their website looks like. They have some content there. I would add more personally if I was their website builder, but I'm not. So, but I really wanted you to see is this. Now, when it comes to UR and DR, it looks like you are beating them out a little bit because they're in 29 and 19, not a 1-to-1 ratio again, but they're in the 20s range. You are just under 20 with DR. They have 1.84 thousand backlinks, 270 referring domains, ranking for 671 keywords, and getting an organic traffic of 425. So let's take a deeper look here. So we're going to look at your organic keywords here. So it looks like you are ranking for your name. You also have a lot of these cost keywords or near me. Those are more national keywords and they're not very narrowed. So that's why they have search volume low KD, but that is a huge search volume. I would actually, that's national and it isn't a narrowed keyword. You want more of the narrowed keywords that, there's another near me, and another cost. And I don't believe you're in Seattle, so I don't know why you're actually ranking there for that. Another cost one. So you want to rank for more of the area that you're in and the services that you offer. That's a more narrowed keyword and gets you the clients that you want and the traffic you're needing. It narrows down your audience, basically. And so something like this, not Roof Inspection Seattle, sorry. We would want something, I'm looking for San Diego because that's where you're located. But anyways, no, you would definitely want more of those service keywords on there. So if we take a look at your competitors' keywords, we're going to take a look here. They have a lot of those area and service keywords, and also with high search volume right here and a low competition of 4. They have that single digit competition one. Another one right here, 78. 50, 0. So you want one more of those because you're a lot. That's the reason why they're getting found and ranking so high, because they're ranking for all these service keywords and they're getting found a lot more. So if we take a look at those backlinks, it looks like yours is starting off, you have a 20 here, 16, and you had some backlinks. I think you had some, yeah, you had a lot of backlinks. But like we said, not all of those are equal. So let's take a look back here, and it's loading. You have some poor quality backlinks here. Those aren't doing anything for you. You want to replace those with some of those better quality backlinks. So if we take a look at these guys, they have 20, and they have some high in the 30s range for backlinks. They got some good quality backlinks as well. They probably also have some poor quality ones. Here's one right here, a poor quality one. But if you get rid of those poor quality ones and replace them with some really good quality backlinks, it should be pretty easy to beat these guys out. As for referring domains, we're going to take a look at yours. You have a lot of really good referring domains here. There's a string of zeros. Referring domains, so the higher the number means they have more power because they are more trusted by Google. So a lot of these zeros you would want to get rid of. If we take a look at these guys as referring domains, they have a lot of zeros. Holy cow. But they also have ones with a lot of that, sorry, whatchamacallit. Sorry, they have more power. Gosh, yeah. They're more trusted by Google. So it could be pretty easy. They have more zeros than you for referring domains. So if you added more referring domains, I'm pretty sure it would be pretty easy to beat these guys out and rank higher than them, especially since they're getting a lot of that traffic, mainly because they have a more narrowed keyword search, as I was showing you before, than you do. So that is something to take in consideration. I hope this has been helpful and informative. Without those keywords, and you're really limiting yourself as to how you're going to be found, and you're not narrowing your audience to the clients that you want. So basically, with that said, if you want to reach out, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, either my husband or I would love to get in touch with you and help you out any way that we can. And with that, you have a wonderful rest of your day, and God bless.